Manchester City haven't lost in their last 27 matches and have won their last 20 games on the bounce, with the last defeat coming away to Tottenham on November 21st. This impressive run has seen them rack up a 13-point lead over Manchester United and Leicester in the Premier League title race, as well as reach the Carabao Cup final and the FA Cup quarter-finals, and they go into the second leg of the Champions League round of 16 tie against Mönchengladbach with a 2-0 advantage. These stats suggest that they are the best team in Europe at the moment, with their defensive solidity and the world-class Kevin De Bruyne in midfield and a genius like Pep Guardiola in the dugout, making them a side no one on the continent would like to face. So what are those key factors to their success? What are those key factors to Pep Guardiola's footballing masterpiece? That is what we are going to be discussing later in this video. We are also going to be discussing the potential return of Steven Gerrard to Anfield. Yes, this time around as boss of Liverpool. But nonetheless, we are not saying that Jurgen Klopp would be dismissed by the club. No. Why the club are not planning to dismiss Klopp? They know that he would say no to the coaching to Germany because he has been linked to the German national team recently and just planning for the long-term future. We are also going to be discussing on the brilliance of Erling Haaland and why he has been on the radar of some top European clubs out there now in Europe. And we're also going to reminisce back on the day Manchester United lost out on Haaland because of time zone confusion. But before that, we do a roundup of some of the interesting stories across Europe. Liverpool have got back to winning ways in the Premier League after a comfortable win over Sheffield United, with Jones and Firmino net as the Reds end 4 games losing run. Leicester's forlorn-looking pursuit of Premier League leaders Manchester City suffered a big blow as Arsenal came from behind to claim an impressive victory at the King Power Stadium. Chelsea made it 10 games unbeaten in all competitions after playing out an entertaining goalless draw with Manchester United. Gareth Bale shines and scores a brace as Spurs trash Burnley 4-0 at the Tottenham Stadium. Pep Guardiola admits he has a dilemma over his Manchester City team selection following the return of Sergio Aguero from long-term injury. AC Milan moved 4 points behind Serie A leaders Inter Milan with a 2-1 win over Roma away from home. Antonin Barak cancelled out Cristiano Ronaldo's opener as Verona and Juventus played out a 1-1 draw. Real Madrid manager Zinedine Zidane remains coy on Ramos' future as his captain looks set to leave for free. Inter Milan confirmed CEO Marotta and some other managers, including the 2 managing directors Alessandro Antonella and Giuseppe Marotta, the sports director Piero Asfino, the club lawyer Angelino Capellini, and the members of the technical staff test positive for coronavirus. The co-owner of Inter Miami, David Beckham, admitted that he would do anything he can to sign Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo in the near future. Barcelona have reclaimed a shot at the La Liga Santander title, and much of that hope is thanks to Lionel Messi, who has recovered his best form in 2021. Juventus have done their worst since Ronaldo arrived, insists Antonio Cassano. Thomas Tuchel has admitted that Paris Saint-Germain were interested in signing Luis Suarez last summer. Barca confirmed Pedro is out after pulling a soleus muscle in his left leg. Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola is willing to put his difficult relationship with agent Mino Raiola aside so he can enter the £100 million race for Erling Haaland. Manchester City are arguably the most informed team in Europe at the moment, as they have been so impressive on every angle of the pitch. What are those key factors attributing to that? First and foremost, I think it's the defensive solidity. After spending a whopping €323 million on central defenders over 6 years, City appear to have found their defensive rock in Ruben Dias. They conceded 11 goals in their first 8 league games this season, but in the 18 games following this have conceded just 5. Dias have played a huge role in this, but Englishman John Stones have also been fantastic. Secondly, there are fewer errors playing out from the back. Guardiola have always liked these sides to play out from defense, and the new assistant coach Juan Manuel Lillo has worked a lot more on this aspect of the side's play. They are now far better drilled in creating space to play out from defensive areas. Also as important as a key factor is João Cancelo's great form. The ex-Valencia man has been sensational this season. He has been the Premier League's top full-back and is able to play on both sides as the defense. His stats of just 1 goal and 2 assists in 20 matches don't do his performances justice. Also, we also see the goal-scoring wonder of Ilkay Gundogan, most notably. The German is the club's top goal scorer with 18 goals to his name so far this campaign. He has always been an important player, but has become huge for Guardiola's side since adding more goals to his name. Another key factor is dominating possession. Guardiola's side are able to control a match through dominating possession of the ball. They enjoy an average of 70% of the ball in matches and are therefore able to control the rhythm and pace of the game to suit them. Another key factor is the team is in great shape. Despite a few injuries and players missing due to COVID-19, the whole squad hit the ground running this season, and this has been a massive part of their success. And lastly, Phil Foden and Raheem Sterling, two of the brightest players of Guardiola this season. They have helped the team offensively by chipping in with goals and assists between them. According to the Daily Mirror, with Joachim Löw's future in Germany unclear and the German Federation keen on Klopp, Liverpool are not resting on their laurels. Club directors are already working on a replacement, which could be current Rangers coach Steven Gerrard. The former midfielder worked with the club's youth team in 2016 just after his retirement and is currently in charge of Scottish Premiership leaders Rangers. The Glaswegian side are unbeaten in their domestic league and Europe this season, having suffered only one defeat in all season to St Mirren in the League Cup. Erling Haaland has become one of the world's best strikers over the last 18 months, but the Norwegian very nearly followed a completely different career path. Manchester United came close to signing the young star at the beginning of 2019 while he was still playing with Molde. According to the Mirror, United were set to sign him for just €3.5 million, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was happy to give the move the thumbs up, as he had known about Haaland since his time at Molde. But with the final details of the deal still to be ironed out, a problem arose. A call had been arranged, but the mixed-up overtime zones put a stop to the move. The newspaper reported Molde had organized a call for 9 o'clock Norwegian time, but United thought it was 9 o'clock GMT an hour later. In the end, Haaland ended up joining RB Salzburg, where he announced himself on the European stage before joining Borussia Dortmund. Thanks a lot for watching, and please to ensure you stay updated with every latest piece of interesting development from the world of football, don't forget to click on the subscribe button below.